Have you ever found yourself saying, how many times do I have to tell you? You ask your child to brush their teeth, nothing. You ask them to put on their pajamas, nothing. You ask them to clean their toys, absolutely nothing. 5 minutes later, they're doing something totally different. And if you wonder why your child isn't listening, stay with me because it may not be what you think. I'm Brooke Ivy, better known as the Unfiltered OT Mom. I'm a pediatric occupational therapist and parent coach. I help overwhelmed moms create calmer, more connected homes by understanding what's really behind your child's behavior. If you're looking for practical strategies that actually work in real life, you're in the right place. So let's jump in. So first, we're talking about why your child may not actually be ignoring you and what you can start doing different today. One thing I tell parents all the time, your child may not be giving you a hard time. They may be actually having a hard time. One mindset shift can completely change the way you parent. As parents, it's easy to assume our children are choosing not to listen and sometimes listen. That may be true, but many times they're struggling with a skill that hasn't fully developed. One of those skills is called executive functioning. Now, don't let that word intimidate you. It simply means your brain's management system. It's what keeps us focused. It helps us remember, follow directions, transition from one activity to another, actually get started on a task, remain organized, and finish what we start. When those skills are still developing, simple everyday routines can be challenging. That's why I encourage parents to stop asking, why won't my child listen, and start asking, what skill does my child need to continue to develop? So let me show you what I mean. Imagine it's bedtime, right? You tell your kid, go upstairs, brush your teeth, put on your pajamas, and grab a bedtime story. Now, your child walks upstairs. A few minutes later, you find them sitting on the floor playing with a toy. Now, let's examine what really happened here, right? As parents, we want to say that, oh, my child is ignoring me. They never listen. They did it on purpose. But listen, what may have actually happened is something completely different. They remembered the first direction. Then they noticed their favorite toy. And then from there, their attention just totally shifted. And before you realize it, they forgot the rest of the steps. Not because they chose to ignore you, but their brain just simply got distracted. And honestly, let's be honest, adults do this too. Now, have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? I'm guilty. Or you grab your phone to send a text and then 20 minutes later you're scrolling. We've done it, and that is executive functioning. Now imagine being 6 years old with a brain that is still developing those skills, okay? So when we understand what's happening, we can stop seeing every misdirection as defiance, right? And we can start seeing it as an opportunity to teach a skill. So here's what we can do. I'm going to give you 3 simple strategies you can start using today. First, keep directions short and simple. Instead of giving multiple directions, give one. Once your child completes that first task, then give the next, and so on. Second, get close. Get close to your child before giving directions instead of yelling from the other room. Walk over to your child, make eye contact, make sure they hear you speak. Make sure you have their attention, right? Third, what you want to do is have your child repeat to you exactly what you said. That way you know they heard you and they processed what you said. These aren't magic tricks. They're simple strategies that support brain development. Remember, the goal isn't perfect parenting. The goal is understanding your child a little better every day. When we change the way we see our child's behavior, we also change the way we respond. And when we respond differently, we create more opportunities for our kids to succeed. Progress over perfection. Small changes go a long way. If you found this video helpful, I would love for you to subscribe. Subscribe. I'm happy you're here. I hope you learned something from it. Stay tuned. So if you're tired of the chaos, the overwhelm, and you want more peace and calm, comment toolkit. You can get access to my toolkit, my Calm Home toolkit, and it's the summer edition, okay? So until next time, I'll see you on the next video.